So I bought 3 brushes. I got the size 12, I got the size 14, and then I also got a size 16. So I normally, dang, all so much noise. I normally use the size 16, but I also want to get some other ones, like a size 14. So I like that one. Like, I love my size 16. It's a really good size. But I want to see if the size 14 will be a little bit better for some of the nails I do where they're not as long. People have smaller nail beds. And then I got a size 12 brush, which I can already tell. The hairs are going to be like a little bit, it's a bigger brush than what my size 12 is that I have right now. So, yeah, but I'm going to show you guys what to do to prep your brush when you get it. So if you have one of those really cute brushes that have a little design on it, or, you know, even the ones that have this right here, the little jewels, over time when you're working with acrylic, it'll cause this to get cloudy and it'll look really murky here, and it's not cute anymore. So the way to protect your brush or to seal the design on the brush is to take some non-white top coat. I use D&D for this, and I just take it and I just paint along the brush, and I cure this in my gel lamp. And what I'll do is I'll have my gel lamp here, take the bottom off, and I'll just swirl it around in the lamp, and I'll do it for about 120 seconds. That's the best thing I can suggest that you do. Okay, and then real quick, what I'm doing here is I'm going in and I'm trying to get out the white like flakes out of my brush. Basically, this is like something they use when they package the brush, and you just want to make sure you get that out really good before you wet your brush. And like I said, I'm just going in, and you can see I'm just kind of like using my fingers to sort of work it out of the brush, and I'll like kind of dust it back and forth. And I'm trying to show you all right here what it looks like. And I think that you guys can see it. So yeah, just make sure you go ahead and do this step because this is very important. Okay, and right here you all can see that I'm going in with my pliers and I'm going to crimp the brush. When I do this, I'm not using too much pressure because I don't want to over crimp it. You kind of want to just focus it in the middle and do it closer towards where the hairs are as opposed to further up the handle. And what this will do is this will flatten out your brush a little bit because it comes really round, and I think you can kind of see the transformation on camera right there. You can see how the brushes are sort of starting to flatten out and they're spreading out, and this is what you want because it'll make it easier for you to use your brush. And in case you all want to know where I got my pliers from, you can pick them up at your local Walmart or even buy them off Amazon. You just want some typical just like flat pliers. Okay, and now I'm going in with the nail brush cleaner from Nail Supply Glamour. I'm just going to put a little bit of this in the stabbing dish here, and I'm going to submerge each brush into the brush cleaner. And I will go ahead and run it through with my fingers to sort of like smooth it into the brush just a little bit. You'll see it in just a few seconds. And then after I do this step, you will see me pick up the Mia Secret, the brush conditioner. And I'm going to use that to go back in and condition the brush. You definitely want to do this after you have done like an acrylic set. You always want to clean your brush. I think that you really could do the conditioner at the end of the day when you're done using your brush, so just so that way it can sort of sit overnight and you can mold your brush back into the shape that you want it to be in. But you definitely want to clean your brush after every service, and I definitely suggest that you put the brush conditioner in when you get your new brushes and you run your finger through it to sort of mold the brush into the shape that you want it to be. And you'll see that later on where I'm taking my fingers and again I'm running it through the brush and sort of like trying to flatten out the hairs just a little bit more, just so I can get that shape that I really want. Also, really quickly, I wanted to come on here and say, if you guys want to see any specific videos from me, please leave me a comment down below to let me know. I'm kind of just filming things that I know I wanted to see as a beginner and questions I know that I had personally. So yeah, just let me know. Whatever you all want to see, I'm completely fine with filming that for you all. Okay, and then here I'm taking the D&D, the top coat, and I'm going to be putting that all along the handle of the brush. I'm making sure that the coat is even and it's not patchy, because if it is and there's holes or there's areas where the gel top coat didn't touch, it defeats the purpose of putting the gel top coat on the brush to begin with. Because again, we want to protect the design of the brush. We also want to keep our brush looking as new as it can for as long as possible, and we want to make sure we keep the lettering on the brush. So that's why you really want to make sure you take your time with this and you cover it completely. Also, I was going to say that if you ever do, like, the top coat is going to peel over after time. So I think mine peeled, I don't know, maybe like 6 months into having it, and you really can just peel it right on off. It'll come right off, and then you can just reapply the top coat. But make sure you completely peel off the pre-existing top coat before doing that step. Okay, and then as promised, I'm just showing you how it looks when I'm holding the brush and the lamp, and this is all that you'll do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it informative, and I'll see you in the next one.